Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. For this week's reading, I will be using the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. Okay, the first card we have is 4th Chakra Archangel Raphael. As I look at this card, I feel this has to do with emotional healing, healing of the heart, letting go of anything that does not serve you, especially with the heart chakra. That's the emotional issues, whatever you need to work on, whatever you need to surrender and let go, and especially work with Archangel Raphael and the Green Ray Healing Angels to help you, and to help you mostly to release. With this card, I feel this has more to do with self-healing. This can also be for somebody else. You can work with Archangel Raphael to help you send healing to anyone who's in need of healing. But with this card, I specifically feel this has to do with you, because we're transitioning, we're letting go of a lot of stuff, especially emotional stuff which does not serve us anymore. So things like unforgiveness, blame, guilt, all those issues, even anger, just working with Archangel Raphael to help you heal those emotions. And you can even call on Raphael to work on you before you go to bed. So you can set the intention of having Archangel Raphael and the Green Ray Angels work on you. Now, the second card we have is Patience, and I think we've got a similar card before as well. As soon as I looked at this card, I'm getting, divine timing. Like whatever's happening for you, trust that there is a higher purpose in this, and you cannot rush things. That's what I'm getting with this card, is you cannot rush things. Trust that there's a higher plan. Stay patient with yourself no matter what is going around you. And with the first card, I'm also getting that, there's a lot of emotional stuff coming up for you for healing. That's why Archangel Raphael, makes his presence known with the first card. But with this card, it's also about you being patient with yourself. No matter what you're going through in your personal life or in your work life, you need to be patient and trust in the higher plan. Trust that God has a higher purpose to everything, okay? So that's what I'm getting with this. And everything that comes to you comes in its own timing. You cannot rush life. The third card we have is Indecision. And let me look at this card. I'm actually drawn to these signposts which say unknown. And they say unknown on both the sides. So you may be at a point where you're like, I don't know where I'm headed. This is what I'm feeling with this card. There may be several options for you, and you may be at a point where you're contemplating, should I do this or should I go this way or that way? I'm also drawn to the butterflies in this image, and this again shows me changes, like big changes happening for you. I feel there's not one, but quite a few options for you to choose from, and you're at a point where you're thinking, I don't know if it's this one, should I go for this one or that one? But I feel, once again, I'm drawn to the second card, which is Patience. You need to step back. You need to really introspect. What do I want for myself? Is this what I really want? Rather than the change is pulling you through, go with the flow, but at the same time, think about your options. Be clear about what you want to choose. What do you decide? What is that you wish to do? Once you take that decision, then go for it. But there's a lot of uncertainty with this, especially with this card. And the fourth card we have is Action. Okay, what I'm getting with this card, followed with the Indecision card, is once you decide, once you're clear as to what is that you want, then go with it. Then go with it. Don't let your insecurities hold you back. Like once you've taken the decision, then take the leap of faith and go all for it. With the Action card, I also get big changes, like things moving swiftly for you, and before you know it, somebody might offer you something, or there might be some option where you have to just run with the idea. That's what I'm getting. So this is you taking action for yourself. Okay, don't be passive. Like, if you have any ideas, then go with it, run with it. Don't let your self-doubts or insecurities hold you back. Let me see what else I'm getting here. I'm also getting self-care and balancing the energies, the yin and the yang within yourself. Balancing and taking action for yourself, like, as in self-care. What is that I need? What is that prioritizing? Yeah, that's what I'm getting with this, is being clear. What is that you want with your life? How do you want to go ahead from here? And then prioritizing that, making self-care a priority, and taking action steps towards that. So whatever your goals are, like, don't hold back. This card is saying just go for it. You have everything aligned. I'm also drawn to this bird at a distance, which is showing me that spirit is watching over you. So if you have any fears, don't let your fears hold you back. This card is also speaking to me of travel. There could be some kind of travel, or some kind of like your work, like commute related to your work. So action is basically you taking those action steps and allowing your dreams to come true. Now, hope you've enjoyed this reading, and I will see you next week.